What's going on, guys? Sean here from Olight USA, and just a week ago we got back from SHOT Show, which is one of the largest conventions in the world, and it's hosted in Las Vegas. Now at that show, of course, since we do it every year, we saw a ton of our amazing fans and people that I've known for years that maybe I only get to see once or twice a year. So it's a bit of a reunion for us here at Olight, especially people like me who've been working for the company for 10 years, but we also had so many people come to the booth who've never actually held an Olight in their hands, and they're finally seeing it for the first time. And something that I noticed is when people get an Olight in their hands, first off, they're a little confused because they don't really look like your traditional flashlights from back in the day, but also our UIs are very developed and there's a lot of different things you can do with them. And so a lot of the times when someone was new, I was having to actually show them how the product works. And that made me think, you know, maybe a lot of people don't actually know how good these products are and all the features that they have. So in this video, I'm gonna basically go over just a few of our most popular product lines and show you how the product works and the various modes that they have. Now, I'm not gonna go into crazy detail. I don't want this video to be too long, but before you leave this video, please, to help us out, leave at least one comment down below letting us know what is your favorite flashlight UI. Is it a side switch, a tail switch? Do you like memory mode? Do you like to have maybe only one mode with a tail switch? Do you want 1,000 modes? Please let me know kind of what is your dream UI and basically the perfect flashlight setup for you. Because not only does that help us out as a company to know what to do in the future, but also we really appreciate getting the feedback from you guys. Any opportunity that you have to give a comment or tell us maybe something, please do, because we look at that stuff and we actually make changes to what we do as a company based on customer feedback. You can actually make a difference. So leave that comment down below before you leave. Now, with all of that said, let's go ahead and start talking about lights. Now, my first Olight ever was the Olight S10 Baton, which was the first version ever of these tiny little side switch lights that we've been known for well over 10 years. I mean, I bought that flashlight probably around 11 years ago. It had this big blue button. We've made a lot of improvements since then, but we have kept this same basic flashlight design for, again, well over 10 years. And that's because it is just so good. So I'm gonna quickly go over just your basic Olight UI. All you gotta do is hit the button to turn it on, right? And then after that, if you want to change modes, you're going to hold down the button after it is already on. So now that the light is on, I'm going to hold down the switch again. Here we go. And now it'll rotate through low, medium, and high by itself. When you get to the mode that you want, you're basically just going to let go of the switch and it will stay there. It also has memory mode. So when you turn the light off and then you turn the light back on, it's going to go back to that mode that you were at previously. Now, there's a couple other things that are really great on this light. Now, one of them is the fact that it has a turbo mode as well that goes up to 1300 lumens. So I'm going to quickly do just a double tap and that will take you to the highest level mode on this light. So far, all you have to do is hold it down to go through low, medium, and high, and then no matter what mode that you're in, you can do that double tap to take you to the turbo. Now, it also has a strobe mode because that's a great feature for a light that you have in your pocket all the time. Maybe you need to use strobe as a deterrent. So in order to use strobe, all you do is just a triple tap from any setting. You can even do a triple tap from off. You can do a triple tap when it's already turned on. As long as you do that triple, you are going to get to strobe. Now, there's one other setting that I really love about these EDC lights. It is the moonlight mode. And you're not going to see it in the video with these studio lights that I have, but it goes down to either half a lumen or a 1 lumen moonlight mode, depending on the product that you purchase from us. Most of our products have that really, really low mode. And this is perfect for checking on the kids at night, looking for something without blowing out your night vision. There's a lot of really good uses for this moonlight mode. So we've got this tiny little flashlight that you can carry in your pocket. You're not even gonna know it's there. We've got moonlight mode, we've got low, medium, high, we've got turbo, and we have strobe as well. So that is the typical Olight UI that you'll not only see here from the Baton 4, but also the Baton Turbo, side switch on the Warrior 3S. I mean, there's all kinds of lights that we have with that UI. But basically, that's all you need to know about your typical Olight side switch. Now, the reason why I'm showing it to you here with the Baton 4 is this one also comes with a carrying case. This case is going to wirelessly charge the product, basically just like your AirPods that you have at home or earbuds, whatever. So now this case with a 5,000 milliamp battery inside of it is charging the little flashlight. But what's cool about it, and the reason why I'm showing you this, is because the case has its own UI. So you can now use the case's button to turn the light on and off. So I'm gonna hit the case, and now the light is on, and I can literally just use it in the case for extended battery life. But what's cool about it is, remember I showed you that low, medium, high, and then you just let go and it stays there? Well, now instead of that typical low, medium, high, now when you hold down the switch, it's going to give you a gradual on and off. So now you have stepless dimming. Do you see how it goes all the way up and then it goes all the way down? And it's going to stay at the mode that you're at when you let go. Let's go up now, and I'm just gonna stay right there, okay? That's where I wanna be. But now I can hold it again and we can go even higher, or I can hold it and we're gonna go lower as well. So I love the fact that you've got this really developed UI in the light itself, but then you have a new UI, a new configuration when the light is in the case. So here we have a Warrior 3S, and I mentioned earlier that the side switch is basically the same. I mean, we're gonna go through low, medium, high, double tap to go to turbo, triple tap to go to strobe. I mean, it's the same UI with the side switch, even though obviously these flashlights are quite different. But this one adds something else. This has our signature stainless steel tail switch as well, because this is still considered a tactical light, even though it does have a side switch, it's got that metal tail switch as well. So beyond just the typical UI that I just showed you with the Baton 4, now you can go with the tail switch with the Warrior 3S. So now I'll go to low mode with a half press, high mode with a full press. So you've got varying intensities based on how hard you're pressing the switch. Again, I'll do a half press for low, full press for high. Looks really, really nice. Now there's one other thing that I can do. I can put it into tactical mode. So what I'm gonna do is hold the switch all the way down, and then I'm going to hit the side switch, and you saw it go into strobe. So now instead of that low high with the half press to the full press, we're gonna go over to basically a high and then a strobe. So instead of low high, it's high strobe, which is tactical mode, right? I'll go ahead and bring it back into the other mode. There we go. So now we're back into the low high. So there's your Olight side switch and tail switch. But we did something else with the side switch as well, with the Arkfeld series, which is the perfect pocket flashlight. These have gone absolutely viral on the internet because of their build quality, the incredible design, and their performance, and the fact that it's backed by Olight with a lifetime warranty. And actually, all of the flashlights I'm talking about today have a lifetime warranty. That's a policy that we enacted last year, so we always have your back with our products. But here we have the Arkfeld Ultra. And so again, this is going to have the low, medium, high, low, medium, high. You can do a double tap to go to turbo. You can do a triple tap to go to that strobe. Same as the Baton 4, same as the Warrior 3S side switch. But this one also has a selector switch that goes around the side switch, because this is not only a flashlight, it also has a green laser when you rotate that dial to the middle, and then when you rotate it to the left, it is going to have UV. The reason why I'm showing you this is now we're talking about features beyond just illumination, but the reason why I'm showing you this is the evolution, right? You've got your regular side switch. Then you have your products with that side switch and a tail switch. Now we're coming back to the side switch, and it is evolved with even more settings because of the fact that this light has your UV and your laser along with that white light. And I can just rotate all the way around here, and it's very, very simple to go back and forth between these 3 different settings. Now this little dial is awesome on the Arkfeld Ultra, but we decided to make it smaller and put it into this revolutionary product that just came out a few months ago called the Oclip Pro. This is a tiny little rectangular light that's shorter than the length of my pinky finger. You can clip it to your shirt like this and just read a book or use it hands-free. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can use this little light. It's the perfect little backup light. I always take one with me when I walk out the door. Now this one also has that little selector switch that goes around the switch. So it does have a very similar setup to the Arkfeld Ultra, but this actually has even more settings than the Arkfeld Ultra. I'll go ahead and turn it on here, and we're gonna go to a beautiful little flood light. And it has 3 different settings, okay? We can even go up to a turbo mode as well. So you've got that low, medium, high auto double tap to go to turbo. And that is the floodlight setting. Now when I flip it to the middle, instead of the laser like you would see on the Arkfeld Ultra, it takes you to a spotlight mode. And you can see, take a look at this little hotspot here. I'm gonna flip it over to the floodlight mode, and the hotspot goes away, but the beam becomes wider. So we've got small focus spotlight, very, very wide beam right there. And the spotlight also has its own version of low, medium, high, and then goes up to turbo. So we've got low, medium, high turbo on a floodlight, low, medium, high turbo on a spotlight. But what happens when we rotate it all the way over? Well, now we're gonna go to a red light. So you can see here that it has a blinking red light for emergencies, which is fantastic for a light that you're taking on the go. Sometimes you do need to get people's attention. So we got the blinking red light. We also have a low red light and then a double tap to go to a high red light. So now with the red, you've got blinking for emergency and you've got low and high on the red light mode. So think about this, guys. You've got what, 4 settings on flood, 4 settings on spot. So that's 8 settings right there. And then you have 3 more settings on the red light mode as well. Now, another thing that it has is also an SOS mode as well. So you can see here that is doing this timed configuration here with the blinking. So this can be used for emergencies as well. And this has a little door right there to do Type-C charging. So we've got the side switch that you see here with the little dial going around it, but then we miniaturized it, and then we gave you even more settings in a light that is the smallest one that I've shown you so far. But now on the flip side, I'm gonna show you something that is very, very large. This is the Marauder Mini. So this one has a dial that you can rotate to get that stepless dimming. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on, and you can see I can just rotate this dial up and down, and it's basically just going to show me different illumination configurations, and I just let go when I get to the one that I like. Now, if I want to, I can flip this switch and go to a spotlight now. So we're getting that floodlight and that spotlight just like on the Oclip Pro, but this one is significantly stronger. I mean, this one's got 7,000 lumens on the floodlight setting. It also has a 600-meter beam distance on the spotlight setting. But what's crazy is it goes further than that. If you hold down the switch, because now you rotate to change the settings. So what happens when you hold down the switch, which is how you change the settings on a typical Olight? Well, when I hold down the switch, it's gonna take me to red, green, and blue. We also have the Prowess, which is something that I wanted to show you guys, and this is the last light that I'll show you. I mean, I could literally go on and on just going through the UIs of all the products that we make, but I wanted to just show you a few distinctive things and show you the evolution of our UI, going back to, you know, just your typical side switch, something that I've had on Olights for over a decade. But here we go. So we got your typical side switch. We got low, medium, high. We can do a double tap to go to turbo, but then it has this little lever right here. And this lever is going to allow you to press it down, and then that gives you a lamp as well. And you can actually put this on a tripod mount if you'd like, and then use it as a lamp outdoors or something like that. And this is something that's specific here to the Prowess, but again, I just wanted to show you different UIs and different things that Olights can do. Now, we have a lot of other products that have different kinds of UIs. We have an entire weapon light series. We just came out with the Olight brand, which is red dots now. So there's all kinds of things that we make, but hopefully this video showed you a few things about these products that maybe you didn't know about. Hopefully this video shows you that our products do more than just a regular old typical flashlight. I mean, along with all of the performance and the UI, I mean, you're getting these beautiful designs, you're getting a lifetime warranty, you're getting a company that's been in the illumination business for 18 years. Now, if you want to check these out, go to our website, olightstore.com, or feel free to download the Olight app on your smartphone. There you can check everything out. You can create an account to start getting involved with our loyalty program. There's a lot of amazing freebies and discounts and things that you can get from our brand. And also, we have one of the largest flashlight communities on the internet. I mean, we have our own Facebook group that we built, and it's got 180,000 people in there just talking about our products all day, every day. So I feel like everything is there at Olight, right? We got the warranty, the community, the products, the performance, everything that you could want from a flashlight is here at Olight. So again, let me ask you this, guys. What is your favorite UI? Tail switch, side switch, what is it? Let me know down below. I'm gonna take a look at all of those comments and basically tally them up and see how many people like side switch, how many people like tail switch. I'm gonna present that to our R&D department, and maybe they can start coming up with some new ideas for products in the future. So I really appreciate your guys' feedback in this video, and hopefully you learned a thing or two about how Olights work as well. I really appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you guys soon.